We're going to watch some replays in a minute, and we're going to talk about the heavyweight division. Michael Hunter has defeated Fabio Maldonado via second round stoppage. May the 25th, 2019. Here, let's talk a little bit. I'm not quite sold on Michael Hunter just yet at heavyweight. I wanted him to sell himself a little bit more in regards to he wore these generic trunks. It's like, yo, bro, you were close to getting, like, you were second to get Anthony Joshua, third. It was loser tees, Andrew Ruiz once he stepped in, and then Michael Hunter. But it's like, I wanted him to, he got the stoppage, yes. And he got it in emphatic fashion. But, generic trunks, for crying out loud, because a lot of eyes were on him in regards to
the WBA International Heavyweight Champion, Michael the Pounding.
Because people are like, who's this Michael Hunter guy? He was going to get Joshua. What? He's ranked by the IBF and the WBA, not WBO and WBC just yet, but likely will be.
Michael Hunter knocking out a tough and determined Maldonado, but it's the way that he did it.
It's going to be interesting to see who he fights next.
And finishing up.
You see Asim Rahman?
It was a right hand that started it all right there. Maldonado started covering up. It's downstairs that caught Fabio Maldonado's attention afterwards. Hunter doing the right thing by not staying in front of him, not giving this wounded.
Nah, Fabio had no chance.
It was the angles that tricked Maldonado. He had no legs.
Had no chance.
It was the athleticism, the agility of Hunter that finished this fight. Maldonado had no legs. Nothing to recover from.
Look at it. Look. So while we're waiting for the post-fight interview, let's talk about Michael Hunter. I do commend him for going the distance against Alexander Usyk on the HBO. I did cover that fight. He did get that, what was considered at the time, an upset win over Bacoli, and now he's fighting at heavyweight. He's not going to get a Wilder. He's not going to get a Tyson Fury. He's out there, yeah. Damn, this motherfucker only threw 2 punches. I've never seen no shit like this.
54% landed. Anytime a fighter lands over 50% of shots, it was a
Sergio just trying to talk about some shit. It's nothing to talk about. So, he's not going to get a, Anthony Joshua anytime soon. He had a good chance right there, with the whole Big Baby Miller thing. Oh, the post-fight interview. Let's listen in. Oh, please subscribe, by the way. It's your controversy.
Your defense, we're not going to talk about too much, but I wanted to let you know about that statistic. This is a guy who'd never been knocked down. He'd never been stopped. How did you do it?
Like I said, I just try to use my quickness, my speed, and my ability, my experience. I've been fighting all over the world for a long time, so I knew I had the agile and footwork over him, so I just wanted to use that and make it impressive.
A lot of guys who come up from cruiserweight to heavyweight don't really carry much power with them, but you've managed to do that. 4 fights, 4 knockouts. How have you been able to be so strong with this bigger division?
Well, it's really it's the heart where I win at. I feel like, I just run them down, you know what I'm saying? We're all over 200 pounds, and eventually they gonna break because I got a bigger heart than everybody.
You were in the conversation maybe to fill in and fight Anthony Joshua next week. A lot of people felt you weren't ready for that, but after this performance tonight, some people are taking you more seriously. How close are you to fighting for a world title?
I'm not exactly sure. I'm only taking one step at a time, but I would love that fight at any time, any mandatory, any chance that I can get it, any type of shot, I'm taking it. So I'm here and I'm here to stay. I ain't going nowhere.
Let's bring in Hassan Rahman here. Hey, you're a former world champion. How good can this guy really be?
I think he can be the best heavyweight on the planet right now. I think he can beat Fury, Wilder, Joshua, and matter of fact, how many rounds did you ain't do that many rounds. We ready for June 1st. If something happened with Ruiz, call us.
Please.
So you'll fight next week if need be?
Please. I would love to.
If you could pick one champion to fight right now, would it be Fury, AJ, or Deontay Wilder?
Anthony Joshua. He's the cash cow, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's an easy fight to make. We both from the same, we on both the zone and Matchroom, and it will be much easier, much more sweeter for me.
Obviously, you won a world title opportunity, but if you don't get that next, who's another fighter, another contender that you'd like to fight here on DAZN?
Dillian Whyte.
We want Dillian Whyte.
Yeah, I was going to talk about that.
Yeah, that's we want a mandatory. We want to fight for a mandatory, and but yeah, we like Dillian Whyte. That's easy.
Or we'll take Trevor Bryan Manual Charles winner for the WBA regular belt. We definitely want that.
Well, you want them. I'm not sure they want you after watching this tonight. Congratulations. Give it up one more time, everybody, for Michael the Bounty Hunter.
My bad. I had to catch up on a whole lot of fights. I've been here since about 9 p.m. It's 2:12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So that's a good route to go to try to get Trevor Bryan versus Manuel Charr winner. So let's talk about the heavyweight division. Break it down to you. Deontay Wilder had just defeated Dominic Breazeale last week. Likely fighting Luis Ortiz next. Adam Konoski is going to likely take on Chris Arreola. I'm hearing that that's done. Tyson Fury Jr. the 15th is taking on Tom Schwartz. Don't be surprised if that's a WBO eliminator. Joseph Parker is back in camp. No telling who he may fight. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Alexander Povetkin. Kubrat Pulev is not going to lose his IBF mandatory spot, but no telling when he's going to be back. He's got another hearing coming up. Forgot exactly when. He's got to do some sexual harassment panda training, and then he's going to be back, fighting, figuring out what they're going to do. Dylan Whyte is taking on Oscar Rivas in a tough fight on July the 20th. Anthony Joshua taking on Andy Ruiz next week, June the 1st. I'm going to be there. And what else? That is the heavyweight division. Where does Michael Hunter fit? He's right there on the outside looking in, just like Alexander Usyk, who was supposed to make his debut tonight at a heavyweight against Carlos Takam. So in regards to Michael Hunter, could he get a Joseph Parker? Could he get an Alexander Povetkin? Those are possible fights. Would Matchroom let him go over to ESPN to fight Pulev? Because I don't think that ESPN is going to let Pulev go right now. They really want that to build him up for that purse bid war that can loom with for Anthony Joshua. Sergey Kuzmin. I don't think they're going to do. Philippe Hergovitz, who fought, is he ready? Koyotoro. Is that really his name? That's not how you spell that. Yeah, I gotta fix that. That's not how you spell that. Borjan Dinu. Would they go that route? I think he should fight above a level of that, though. There are options. Ichikabayao, there are options out there. And remember, he's a matchroom fighter. So I'm trying to think and look at the mannerisms, or look at to see the type of fighters that he would match. Eddie Hearn would match him up against. And see Dylan Whyte, he may want a bigger fight. And remember, he's on a fight-by-fight basis with Matchroom and Sky Sports. So no telling what he can do after Oscar Rivas. And Oscar Rivas was very close to signing to Top Rank before the Dylan Whyte fight came along. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live with FightView360.com. Please subscribe.